I started training when I was 12 years old, man. That was a long time ago. I did my first bodybuilding competition when I was 16 years old. I won that competition, and from that moment, everything just clicked. I knew I had what it took to take it to lower level. As an amateur, I pretty much won everything there was to win. I used to compete with PCA, won a PCA World Championship, PCA Universe, and then I just thought, right, what's the next step? What's the next stage in my career? Now, the main goal, that optimal goal that I have in mind is obviously to one day be a Mr. Olympian, which is obviously, I mean, anyone that competes at a high level, that is their goal. So, yeah, so that's the main goal. One day, achieve a Mr. Olympian title. What is going on, guys? I'm Abou, I'm 26 years old and I'm an IFBB Pro. I started training when I was 12 years old, man. That was a long time ago. I did my first bodybuilding competition when I was 16 years old. I won that competition, and from that moment, everything just clicked. I knew I had what it took to take it to lower level. So funny enough, I actually used to play football at a pretty decent level, but at the same time, I also used to go to the gym, and over time, I just grew out of football. I just got heavy, built too much muscle. So then, man, the gym, bodybuilding just became a plan B, which then led to a plan A because, you know, we're doing really good at it. So when I first got into bodybuilding, into training overall, I used to look up the likes of Simon Panda because at the time they were the bigger fitness influence. So as I started watching more YouTube, you know, I came across the likes of Kai Green, Ronnie Coleman, you know, Dorian Yates, Arnold, and I feel like that's how the love for bodybuilding just slowly started building. As an amateur, I pretty much won everything there was to win. I used to compete with PCA, won a PCA World Championship, PCA Universe, and then I just thought, right, what's the next step? What's the next stage in my career? And that's how I took the path of the IFBB. I started off as a classic competitor, so turned pro as a classic physique competitor. And then again, we did have a good run in the classic division, but we outgrew the class. So the next stage is the open bodybuilding. The next step, the next stage in my career is now to go open. We're taking a full year off. So this time round, next year, we're going to assess, see where we're at, and potentially start prep for the competition early 2026. My biggest advice for anyone getting into bodybuilding or start to get into training is just to enjoy the process. Don't rush it. You know, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So just take it easy and just live the moment. Bodybuilding, it's a sport of art. It's all about illusion, you know, being in proportion. So it's not an eating competition. It's not about who can eat the most amount of calories. You know, what you want to do is to be slightly above your maintenance. And if you're making progress until you hit that wall, until you plateau, then you can think about increasing your calories. But don't go from your maintenance calories to straight away eating 5,000 or 6,000 calories. You know, it's not an eating competition. Just take it easy and it's all about that progressive overload, that slow progression. You're no longer a beginner. You've been training maybe for a year or two, and you've kind of like plateaued. You don't know what the next stage is. You're demotivated. You know, there's that fuel that you used to have at the start. It's gone. Now, my biggest advice, have a goal, whether that's to compete or a photo shoot. Have something to work toward. When you have something to work toward, man, you'll always be sparked up. That fuel will always be there, you know? But if you don't have an end goal, there's no progression. You know, it's like driving without a destination. You know what I mean? There's never that ending. So yeah, set yourself a goal and just work toward it.